North Korea is also a big issue being discussed there. That bilateral meeting between President Trump and Chinese President Xi just concluded, we understand. So listen to what Trump had to say just before that meeting got started.
I appreciate the things that you have done relative to the very substantial problem that we all face in North Korea, problem that something has to be done about. And I'm sure that whether it's on trade or whether it's on North Korea or any of the many things that we'll be discussing, we will come to a successful conclusion. As far as North Korea is concerned, I know that we'll have eventually success. May take longer than I'd like, may take longer than you'd like, but there will be success in the end, one way or the other.
All right, there we heard Trump talking about the promise, what his hopes are, and when he says something has to be done and there may be eventual success, how might those things be measured?
Well, I think as well, this was very much the tone that we heard that came out of his meeting with President Putin as well, that the tactics and the speed, the pace may be entirely different, what Russia wants, what the United States wants, and that really seems to be coming out of that meeting with China. I mean, let's not forget, he went into the meeting with Xi Jinping last night after two B-1B bombers did practice runs over the North Korean peninsula, supported by South Korean F-15 fighter jets and US F-16 fighter jets. When the B-1B bombers left the area, they were escorted away by Japanese fighter aircraft. This is exactly the opposite of what President Xi Jinping had said should happen just a couple of days ago, that there should be a complete military de-escalation. So I think the reality is that President Trump and President Xi Jinping are really seeing this from opposite ends of the spectrum. And there is not a coming together of minds, and there is not a sort of a mutual trust on this at the moment.